1 Kings chapter 19 verse 5 says, "Then as he lay and slept under a broom tree, suddenly an angel touched him and said to him, 'Arise and eat.'" Elijah is considered one of Israel's great prophets, highly revered and well spoken of by the Jews, the Lord Jesus, and by the apostles in the scriptures. He appeared with Moses at the transfiguration of Jesus in the garden. Matthew chapter 17 verse 3 reads, "And behold, Moses and Elijah appeared to them talking with him," Jesus. Elijah was one of the three who did not die in the Bible. 2 Kings chapter 2 verse 11 says, "Then it happened, as they continued on and talked, that suddenly a chariot of fire appeared with horses of fire, and separated the two of them, and Elijah went up by a whirlwind into heaven." The Jews believed he would come back again. Malachi chapter 4 verse 5 reads, "Behold, I will send you Elijah the prophet before the coming of the great and dreadful day of the Lord." Now, many scholars believe that Elijah will be one of the two witnesses mentioned in Revelation chapter 11. The prophet Elijah was publicly strong, but in the quiet post-public moments, his feelings of despair set in. In 1 Kings chapter 19 verses 1 to 4, it says, "And Ahab told Jezebel all that Elijah had done, and how he had executed all the prophets with the sword. Then Jezebel sent a message to Elijah, saying, 'So let the gods do to me, and more also, if I do not make your life as one of them by tomorrow about this time.' And when he saw that, he arose and ran for his life, and went to Beersheba, which belongs to Judah, and left his servant there. But he himself went a day's journey into the wilderness, and came and sat down under a broom tree. And he prayed that he might die, and said, 'It is enough. Now, Lord, take my life, for I am no better than my fathers.'" Many people today face situations bigger than they feel they can handle. Sometimes it's temporary despair brought on by fatigue, as in Elijah's case. He had been part of a great victory over 450 prophets of Baal. But when he feared for his life, he ran into the wilderness. Many times in life, you can find yourself like Elijah, dealing with more than you feel you can handle. Sometimes that feeling is more than despair, or just a temporary feeling. You find yourself in a state of depression. God offers His presence to us in life's darkest moments, which enables us, in turn, to be His presence to those who are hurting. Crying out for help from God and from others may be the strongest moment of our lives. Having the courage to admit that sometimes life is overwhelming, and to talk openly and compassionately about depression. I pray that God gives us the courage and compassion to help others find help and to seek it when we need it. Remember, when we find ourselves in life's darkest moments, hope comes with help from God and others. Lastly, 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 11 says, "Therefore comfort each other and edify one another, just as you also are doing." Let's be there for one another as believers. And that's your spiritual vitamin for the day.